Best places to visit in Greece. When you're sitting at your desk and dreaming of a holiday, you're probably dreaming about Greece. Greece is pretty much what dreams are made of, after all, and it's got the whole package. Golden sands, blue waters, and enough of it to go again and again and never get bored. But Greece's top islands and cities all offer something different. You've got the cosmopolitan metropolis of Athens, the Instagrammable white and blue houses of Santorini, and the hugely underrated island of Aegina, just waiting to be explored. Whatever your style, here are the best islands, cities, and towns to visit in Greece this summer. Where to visit in Greece? Athens. Obviously, if you've heard anything about Greece, you know about its beautiful capital, Athens. Athens is that perfect mix of traditional but trendy, ancient but modern, full of nature but cosmopolitan at the very same time. Here you'll find huge, open roads covered in restaurants and bars, but coming off them are tiny little cobbled side streets to explore. Old buildings give way to fascinating galleries. You can grab an ouzo and pitch up at a beautiful outdoor cinema, looking up at the stars. Plus, you've simply got to see the Parthenon at least once in your life. Athens is a sprawling, incomparable beauty that is like no other. Aegina. A little over an hour away from the port of Piraeus, the island of Aegina is the closest to the Greek capital and a popular destination for tourists and locals. In 1827, after the Greek Independence War had ended, it served as the first capital of the newly founded Greek state for a while. Today, the island is mostly famous for pistachios, chalk a block full of pistachio trees, and thought to be the best in the world for the stuff. It's worth visiting the famous Aphia Temple, dedicated to goddess Athena, the St. Nectario's monastery, and the nearby uninhabited islet of Moni, where wild peacocks and deer stroll uninterrupted. Crete. You'll need a car to explore Greece's biggest island, but if you're after golden beaches, crumbly old towns, world-class museums, and UNESCO heritage sites, Crete ticks every box. Chania in the west is the liveliest part of the island, while Scythia in the east is famed for its pristine coves and sandy beaches, a perfect rural and picturesque escape. Nature seekers could hike Samaria, Europe's longest gorge, culture hunters should track down the Minoan palaces, and kids are guaranteed a good time at the island's countless water parks. Zakynthos. Better known as Zante, Zakynthos draws a party-ready crowd to its notorious Aegina's nightlife strip. But this sun-struck Ionian Isle, known by the Venetians as the Flower of the East, is also blessed with some of the Med's most beautiful scenery. This includes the spectacular Shipwreck Beach, whose bright blue waters hemmed in by sheer white cliffs can only be reached by boat, and Zakynthos Marine Park, home to slippery seals and savvy turtles. It's truly wild, in multiple senses of the word. Santorini. The scenery in Santorini, one of the Cyclades islands in the Aegean Sea, seems crafted by the Greek gods. Whitewashed villages crown the island with views over its majestic coastlines. Rural vineyards span huge stretches inland, and the beaches are black, red, and out of this world. There's a ridiculous amount for explorers, foodies, and culture vultures to discover, from archaeological sites to swimming spots and brilliant wine and food. And trust us, this place is even more beautiful IRL than it looks on the gram. Tinos. Famous for its carved marble-fronted buildings and, increasingly, its burgeoning food scene, Tinos is yet another jewel in the Cyclades archipelago. To get there, you'll need to fly to Mykonos and catch a ferry. It's worth the journey. Some of the best Greek wines are produced here, and chefs from all over Europe have opened restaurants among its sage-scented hills. Most are situated in the main town of Chora. We recommend the traditional Greek menu at Thessaloniki, Saloniki. Once the second city of the Byzantine Empire, and later a thriving Ottoman port city connecting east and west, Thessaloniki has only been part of Greece since 1912. And that really shows. This place doesn't feel like Greece you see in tourist brochures. Its central market, Kapani, has all the color and chaos of an Istanbul bazaar, and much Ottoman architecture remains throughout the city center. You can even visit the house where Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the father of modern Turkey, was born. The harborside Ladidika area hums with some of the wildest, most fun nightlife in the Balkan Peninsula, with most bars and clubs open until 6 a.m. and beyond. Corfu. Italianate villages, ornate palaces, and romantic beaches are on the cards if you visit the lush island where the Dural family once lived. With its sundry influences left by past invaders, Corfu is a place where you can drink ginger ale with your Greek salad, stroll streets packed with Byzantine and Venetian architecture, and meet modern-day monks in Paleokastritsa's spectacular medieval monastery. And after a hard day sightseeing and stuffing your face, you'll obviously want to jump straight into the Ionian Sea. Never not a stunning shade of turquoise blue. Like and subscribe OrbitFlick, your one stop for breathtaking travel journeys, tips, and top destinations around the world.